Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mikey back here, and today we're going to be recapping the Hawks-Pelicans game from 2 nights ago. Sorry I couldn't do the recap yesterday. I was getting back settled at school after spring break, but we're doing the recap now. The Hawks fall 117 to 112 and the Pelicans snap their home winning streak. So the Hawks fall back under 500 at 35 and 36. The Pelicans move to 30 and 42, and both teams sit in the 10th seed for the play-in tournament at the current moment. But really, the Hawks dug themselves too much of a hole in the first quarter to come back in this game. They played well after 3 quarters, but in the first quarter, it was just a turnover disaster. I believe we had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, I believe it was. And for the game, we ended with 16 turnovers. 7 of those coming from Trae Young, and 6, I believe, in the first quarter. So Trae had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, but only 1 rest of the game. So credit to him for taking care of the ball after making some adjustments. But definitely not the best game from the Hawks in the first quarter. At one stretch, we had a run of four turnovers in a row, and they were all live ball turnovers. The Pelicans really capitalized well on our live ball turnovers with fast breaks, got multiple 3-point plays, and they scored a lot. They scored 35 points in the first quarter, while because of our turnovers, we only scored 18 points in the first quarter. The Pelicans couldn't really get much going in the half court in the first quarter, but throughout the game, definitely settled into the half court more when the Hawks started taking care of the ball. But they didn't really need to. They did a good job taking with the defense in this case, which was the Hawks' transition defense, because they kept turning the ball over on live possession. They did a good job taking advantage of their fast breaks. So credit to the Pelicans. Really, CJ Mccollum and Jonas Valanciunas hurt the Hawks the most in this game. Valanciunas really had a great game on the boards, as well as shot really efficiently. McCollum just a scorer, just a hooper, is what he does. Even with good defenders on him like DeLon Wright, DeAndre Hunter, he was able to drop in 25. And Jackson Hayes really also had a big impact on this game. But the biggest impact on this game came off the bench for the Pelicans. And, Jose Alvarado, a Georgia Tech legend, really was a thorn in the side of the Hawks. 3 steals, including an inbound steal, and just was seeming to be a pest for the Hawks. He just gave a boost of energy to the Pelicans bench, and anytime he came in there, it seemed like good things happened. He also closed the game and got a bucket layup around Trae Young with around 30 seconds left to secure the win for the Pelicans to make it a 2-possession game. But Nate McMillan in this game, the decisions and the rotations at the end of the game were very weird. I'm not sure if he told Trae Young to do this, but Trae Young fouled Jose Alvarado with about a 5-second difference in the shot clock and game clock. And if the Hawks just clamped down on defense and stopped the Pelicans in that possession, we would have had the opportunity to come back and tie the game with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. But Trae Young fouled Alvarado near half court, and Alvarado sunk 2 free throws to make it a 2-possession game to ultimately put it out of reach. But on to the good sign for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari, great game. He had smaller defenders on him all night, so he was able to just raise over the shooters. He had played 41 minutes for Gallo, so I'm sure his legs were tired after this game, being at his age as well. Capella continues to play really, really well, so that's awesome to see. Trae Young did not have a good game, but Bogdanovic struggled with the 3-ball a bit again, 2 for 9 from 3 after his great performance with the Grizzlies, but still 21 points nonetheless, 8 of 18 from the field. Not the worst game. Definitely. So still a great game, a good game from Bogdanovic. And DeLon Wright kept it up from last game too, being aggressive and knocking down his shots. So with that, let's move on to the box score. Actually, before we do that, I wanted to touch on something I really found interesting. DeAndre Hunter didn't have a great game by the box score, but the most interesting aspect about DeAndre Hunter's game was that he didn't play the fourth quarter. He only had 3 fouls. He only had 1 foul, so that wasn't playing a part of it. And Nate McMillan didn't play him in the fourth quarter, which was really strange in my opinion, because especially when you have guys like Jose Alvarado and CJ McCollum on the perimeter hurting you guys, you want guys like DeLon Wright, DeAndre Hunter there And DeLon closed the game and played the fourth quarter a lot. But you want DeAndre Hunter, I feel like, there as well. I don't remember if Herter closed the game, but it definitely should have been closing the game over Herter. But on to the box score. Herb Jones in 37 minutes, 11 points, 4 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. So a good game from Herb Jones there. Always known the rookie defensive specialist. So he had the beginning task of guarding Trae Young, and he did a fairly good job on that as well, causing Trae to turn the ball over a good amount. Najee Marshall in 27 minutes, 7 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 3 for 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. So not the greatest game from Najee Marshall there. Didn't really have a big impact on the game. Valanciunas, on the other hand, did 33 minutes, 10 of 16 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3 for 26 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 12 rebounds. He got a ton of offensive rebounds, and for a big man that has a really nice touch around the rim, so he can score in a variety of ways, and even he's having a career shooting year from 3-point range as well. So Valanciunas really stepped up this game and controlled the paint with the Hawks below average rebounders in this game, because obviously without John Collins and Onyeka Okongwu isn't a proven rebounder yet. He's great on defense, but Onyeka with his size needs to get better at boxing out. So with Gallinari and Okongwu not the greatest rebounders, the Hawks only had Capella down there to get rebounds, and Valanciunas and Jackson Hayes and Willie Hernan-Gomez as well took advantage of that. Jackson Hayes in 38 minutes, 12 points, 1 assist, 1 block, 12 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. So a good game there from Jackson Hayes as well. CJ McCollum in 39 minutes, 25 points, 1 steal, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 9 of 26 from the field, and 2 of 6 from 3. By far shot the most amount of shots on the Pelicans, 10 more than the next highest in Jonas Valanciunas with 16. So not the greatest efficiency from CJ on his field goals, but still 2 out of 6 from 3. Good game, but 25 points and 8 assists with only 2 turnovers. So still definitely a great game there from CJ McCollum. Willie Hernan-Gomez in 15 minutes with a double-double off the bench, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He got 7 free throws and hit 7 free throws. So a great game there from Willie Hernan-Gomez off the bench. Jose Alvarado, the thorn in the side of the Hawks, in 24 minutes, 15 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. So a good game there from Jose Alvarado, and definitely got him and Herb Jones did a great job guarding Trae Young. Trey Murphy III, 15 points, in 15 minutes, didn't score, and then Tyrone Wallace in 9 minutes had 4 points. Tony Snell, Hawks legend, did not play. Wish we saw Tony play. Obviously, he's a great shooter and plays good defense, but it seemed like every time he shoots the ball, it goes in. So I wanted to see Tony play. But for the Hawks, Danilo Gallinari, great game. 27 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 11 of 21 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. And like I said before, the Pelicans just put smaller defenders on Gallo and let him cook. Maybe this was their game plan, and credit to Willie Green if it worked. But I can't imagine letting Gallinari cook was the game plan when you thought Trae Young would have a better game than he did. So Gallo continues to play well, and has been doing so for a while now. DeAndre, 125 minutes, not the greatest game. 11 points, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Wasn't as aggressive as he has been in the previous games. Clint Capella in 31 minutes, 14 points, 1 block, 10 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the field. That's what you want for your center. Double-double, 7 of 10 from the field. So good shooting that from Capella again with his layups. So continues to play well, and very similar to what he was last year, the entire year. So shout out to Clint Capella for improving after the All-Star break for sure. Trae Young in 34 minutes, not a great game. 21 points, 7 turnovers, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. So he shot it well from 3, but 5 of 14 from the field and 7 turnovers just killed the game pretty much. And it was not a good showing for Trae Young at all. Kevin Huerter in 18 minutes didn't score. At this point, Kevin Huerter has been struggling for the most part this season. I wonder if we see DeLon Wright start. DeLon is naturally a shooting guard and plays great defense. So I wonder if we put DeLon Wright in just the catch and shoot situation with Kevin Huerter. I wonder if that'll ignite something in the starting lineup. But onto the bench, Onyeka Okongwu in 17 minutes, 3 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. It was in foul trouble with 3 fouls in only 17 minutes. So definitely not the best game there from Onyeka. Lou Williams in 14 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field for 7 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Bogdan Bogdanovic in 33 minutes had 21 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 of 18 from the field, and 2 of 9 from 3. So not the best shooting night from Bogey, but still had a good game nonetheless. And DeLon Wright in 27 minutes continued to play well. 8 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the field. So DeLon Wright can consistently do this now. He's definitely going to solidify himself as that great backup point guard that he has been for most of his career. So hopefully we can continue to see this and an aggressive DeLon as well. It'll definitely help when Trae Young's off the floor to have a steady offensive presence out there, including with Bogdanovic, assuming John Collins does not return this season. But hopefully the Hawks can get back to 500 with a win against the Knicks tonight. John Collins is out, and Lou Williams is out as well for personal reasons. Julius Randle, Bob Rathburn just tweeted that he is going to be out tonight, so definitely an opportunity for the Hawks to take this win here, and I'm sure there's going to be some fireworks, some drama in Madison Square Garden with Trae Young returning there, as he should be able to play. So hopefully it should be an entertaining game tonight, and the Hawks can get back to 500 and then continue to chip away, hopefully getting a higher seed in the play-in. But I'll be doing a recap for that game. Definitely should be an exciting game. So make sure to stay tuned out for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.